Hey guys, it's Vee Mitchell. I know. Random appearance after like what, 4 months? Either way, I decided to make a little vlog. Ignore my back, my room. It's a little messy. I've been needing to clean it and I just can't get to it. Anyways, today is no normal video, okay? I was literally trying to record on my camera, my new camera, that is literally for videos and photos and whatnot, and I just could not seem to figure it out, and I'm geeking out over it. Geeking! So I've decided to just stick with my iPad because that seems to do me a lot of justice in a lot of ways. I'm also just going to try and figure out how to use a new editing app that I found, because CapCut is so freaking money hungry, it's annoying. I literally can't do anything on it, especially for editing, okay? Sometimes, occasionally, I'll edit something, you know, as a little treat for myself, you know? Like, say I want to edit my man Lenny from Genshin Impact. I'll do that. I can't do 50% of what I would do if I were to edit him in a nice little, you know, kind of way. So, also I'm laying off with the Christianity a little bit. It's also not a normal video just because I'm not educating anyone on any Christianity, simply because I've been kind of falling off. Listen, I'm not giving up on my faith, okay? I'm not giving up on my faith. I believe God is real. I believe he is good. I love God. God loves me, you know, that type of nonsense. But I'm not going to be educating anything just because I feel like I've lost all my knowledge on it, because I keep falling back to the same sin over and over again, and I feel like I'm in this loop that I just can't seem to get out of, and until then I just won't be making any Christianity videos. So I'm making an appearance by doing a little vlog, and I say vlog because what is a vlog, right? I'm just gonna be editing a little slice of life kind of thing, you know what I'm saying, a little slice of life kind of thing. So I'm just gonna do that, record of like random things that happens and that I want to include. So if you aren't into that and have seen my other videos, and especially my first video, and you're like, yo, that is not fun, that is not entertaining, get out, because this is not something that you would enjoy. I'm warning you, not threatening you, I swear. So a little off the bat, I just came home from going to my grandma's house because it's the weekend. It's Sunday, the day I'm recording this, it is Sunday, and it's the 29th of June. Wait. It's June. And not much really happened. Yesterday we went to a place to eat because my grandparents, another set of grandparents, you know, those kind, were not feeling it. So my grandma was like, you know, let's take him out. Let's be jolly and go out. So we did. It didn't work, but we got to eat tasty food, and we got to eat a really, really, really nice chocolate cake, which I am delighted to have. I ate it all in like probably, in a total, 10 hours. 12 even, if I'm being generous. I ate it in 12 hours. And you're probably like, that's not a lot. We came back home at like, I don't know when, but it was fairly afternoon, right? And so it was late. It was already my kind of bedtime, you know, 6 o'clock. Okay, maybe not 6, well, maybe it was, I don't know, 6 o'clock kind of thing. So it's lay down time. It's lay down time, right? I socialized way too much that day. And I ate majority of the cake before I went to lay down. And then this morning, I ate the rest of it. All that's left is icing. And you're like, well, did you eat the rest of it? No, I left the rest of it at my grandma's house. I was gonna take it back so my brother could have some. Even though it wouldn't be the cake he's having, it would be the icing. But I don't like icing. Generally, I don't like icing. I like chocolate icing if I don't have too much of it. If I have too much of it, it's automatically gross, and I don't want that. So that was fun, I guess. My friend, Rastility, I was gonna name drop I was gonna name drop, but maybe some of his fans are gonna see this, and I can't be name dropping, right? So, my friend Rastility, he's a TDS, a tower defense simulator YouTuber, right? And he recently made a server, right, for his channel, and there is like 76 members, and he was asking me, he commissioned me to draw him little stickers. So I did. So for the weekend, really, I've been doing that. He seems to hate me and not want to use the rest of the ones that I made, but you know, it's cool. But anyway, actually, y'all should join it 100%. I think it's a nice community. They're a little odd, but aren't we all, right? We're all a little odd in the head, right? We're all just a little bit schizophrenic. So, no hate to the schizos, by the way. We love you. But actually, just check out the server, you know? It's a nice community. I'm administrator. I'm one of the administrators, but you know, we're cool. I think it's fun. There's a lot of things that go on, and none of it is actually like serious, but it's cool. It's fun. It's a nice community, right? So I recommend you to go check it out. I also I got to convince them to match profile pictures with me and my friend. My favorite friend. Don't tell anyone that I favorite him over everyone else. But him and I were like matching profile pictures, and I got to convince everyone else to match profile pictures. At first I wanted to match shark profile pictures, because sharks are just puppies that live in the ocean, right? If there's anything we need to worry about, it's more or less killer whales and dolphins, in my opinion. But anyway, I wanted to match shark profile pictures because I like sharks, okay? And I wanted the profile pictures to be like our favorite sharks and not just some random sharks. So I would have done like a whale shark or a hammerhead shark, because those are my favorites. I very, very much so favorite hammerhead sharks. I love them. I think they're a little derpy and cute. So, but we didn't do sharks, and instead we did bleach characters. And we're all like espadas, or if that's what it's called, we're espadas. So like I'm one guy, someone's another, they're another, and they're another. Anyways, I don't really do much. So we're just gonna record random things that happen throughout the day. And if they're interesting, they're interesting, but I can't promise anything interesting is gonna happen. If anything, it's just gonna be a bunch of nonsense turned into a messy video. So prepare yourself and leave if you need to. I'm not holding you hostage. So this is his server, right? It's called The Cave. And with those 76 members, which is awesome sauce, I think that's a huge achievement. I think it's... I think it just looks like a nice... See, look, these are the stickers I was talking about. Here's a little Rastility cry. This one's not totally my favorite, but he's cute. A lot goes on, I'd say. Again, 76 members, so a lot happens, I suppose. And look at this. I'm an administrator. Of course, the owner being Rastility himself, and then my friends as the other administrator, was just so cool. I'm glad that he puts that trust in us. Not to brag, but I got like 8 subscribers. I don't know if y'all can beat that, to be honest. Anyways, since this is a TDS server, I want to try. I'm only at like level 40 something in TDS, so I want to get on a higher level, because there's levels that you can get to that are like 500, and you have these level rolls in the server. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Anyways, point is, I want to have the level 50 level roll, so I can at least show some sort of dominance. You know what I'm talking about? So I'm going into a TDS while I'm listening to, guess who? Stray Kids. Now, what's my opinion on TDS? To be honest, I think it's a little holly jolly server. I mean, not server, a game, right? I think it's fun. I think it can be relaxing if you're not stressing out about the fact that you're losing every round. Now, the community as a whole, not great. Not that great. Most of them are like 12-year-olds and don't know how to speak proper English, even though English is their native language. Not saying every TDS player is a native English speaker, but I'm just saying, like, the ones that are. No shade, though. No shade. No shade. But overall, as the game, I think it's decently fun. I think, it's a challenge that involves, like, strategy, I guess, and strategy games, in my opinion, are fun. So, turns out I'm only level 39. That's 40, right? That's 40, right? That's considered 40, right? Right? Goal is to get 50, though. Should be easy, right? Should be easy. So, you just go to survival. You can pick any sort of difficulty. I usually go with casual just because I am technically a casual character. And then you pick solo if you're playing by yourself. And then it brings you to your server that you get to pick a map and then you start the challenge. I feel like a real tedious YouTuber, but I can't use OBS on this decade-old computer. So, it's whatever. As you can see, you pick the map. You can just, there's a sort of difficulty, 2 stars, 1 star, 3 star, 4 star, and then 5 star. For this one, I think I'm just gonna go with a deserted village. I don't think I've done this one yet, so we're just gonna do this one. See, I would be listening to Ghost Town, perhaps even Dead Rabbits right now, because, you know, I love those artists. But lately, it's like ever since I re-put back on my Stray Kids phone case, that need in me to listen to Stray Kids just comes in me, so Anyway, and then as you see here, I placed down my Cowboy, which go check out the history video on Cowboy by Rostility, cause low key, that one kinda good. And then you just gain cash throughout as you kill these zombies that I think are like in a zombie apocalypse. There's some lore to it. I wish I got water before I started this match. I think my desk is low-key falling apart because, I don't know, just doesn't look right. I changed. I know. It's okay though, this is normal for me. I feel like I need a better stand. I feel like this is so short. When in need of something, use a candle. Oh, it works. In the meantime, I'm gonna try and make a thumbnail with Canva, even though I'm not very good at editing in general with anything. So we're gonna try and wish myself some benefits from the Lord. How bad I try to avoid saying luck, because luck is not of the Lord. My goal for the thumbnail is gonna try and be something colorful and eye-catching, so it may or may not look cringe, but the more the cringe, the freer I am. So far we're going with whatever this is. I'm not totally sure if this works. So this is what I have so far. This is what I have so far. My unemployed life brings, I don't know. Oh my gosh, can we not bring that back? I don't know. Wow, y'all are some rude people. I sneezed. Wait, okay, wait, hold on. What if I take a picture of me holding a book as if I'm like mysterious or something, and specifically my book? Do we see the vision? Yes, yes, okay. So after a good minute, you know, finally done with the thumbnail, which I'm going to assume is the thumbnail, thumbnail, which I'm gonna assume is the thumbnail that I used for when I post this. If I post this. I hope I do, because I low-key love this. This was so fun. So now, what we're gonna do is just go back to another TDS match, because I'm trying to get to level 50, so I can have the 50 rule in the cave server from Rastility. Do we see an ounce of water in there? No. Guess what time it is? Water time. Why do I look like that? So we're called to make dinner now, and do I want to do that? No. Am I gonna obey that? Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. Cooking dinner. We're doing hamburger helper. Let's hope I don't burn down the house. So it may or may not have rained. Food's done. And drama is going on with my friends again. I'm so done being like the mediator between them. Can we just say both sides are toxic? So, I got seconds. It's currently almost 8 o'clock, 7:54, and I'm going to play a round of TDS. Rate the day out of 10. Was it fun? It was at the beginning, but now that it's the end of the day, I kind of hate life. But you know, it's whatever. So if I had to rate it, probably like 5 out of 10. It's whatever though. Tomorrow's a new day. But new name is Minato Aquila, which is my new little online name, like pseudonym or like whatever the heck it's called. Don't make fun of me for how I pronounce that. But that's my new name. It's no longer Vee Mitchell. I just kind of hated that name for some reason. I mean, I liked it at first, but now I just something about it, I don't like it. So we're now Minato Aquila. So bye guys.